In this week's parsha, we're told that the Bnei Gad, Bnei Reuven, Chatzi Shevet Menashe, they wanted to leave their families behind in Eber HaYarden, whilst they went and fought for Klal Yisrael, in order that they would be able to get the land they wanted in Eber HaYarden as their portion. And the parsha starts off by saying, "Miknei Rav Hoya Bnei Gad Bnei Reuven." They had a lot of cattle, and the land was very lush and beautiful pasture, excellent for the animals, and that's why they wanted to stay there. An interesting thing about the people of the Doridea, of the Kabbalah HaTorah, this is what interested them instead of going into Eretz Yisrael. Says the Heilige Rishna and the Chidush HaRei, a different pshat. Umiknei Rav, a kinyan in their Rav. They had an unbelievable kinyan in their Rebbe. What does that mean? They knew that Moshe Rabbeinu was going to be buried in that chelek. And that's what Moshe Rabbeinu himself says in Parshas V'Leis HaBracha, when he speaks about God, and he says, Ki chelkas mechoykek sofun, the chelek of the mechoykek of Moshe Rabbeinu who gave the Torah to Klal Yisrael, sofun is hidden over there in the chelek of God. So we see that really the reason they wanted to be there, says the Rishna, and says the Chidush HaRei, is because they wanted to have a kinyan. They had a great kinyan in their Rebbe. They appreciated what he was when he was alive, and they understood as well that having the portion, having the burial place of a tzaddik around where you live has an effect on yourselves. They didn't want to tell Moshe Rabbeinu, listen, we know you're going to die, and because you're going to die now, we know you're going to be buried here, and this is where we want to be. And therefore they said it in a way of another town, a town of a Miknei Rav. They had a lot of cattle, and therefore they wanted to stay there. But really this was to appreciate the importance of how a kinyan in a Rebbe is so important, and then knowing as well that the place where a tzaddik is buried, having a tzaddik buried near where one lives, or having a tzaddik buried in a place, has a gewaldige hashpah on that place. And that's what they say, that Rabbi Salanta gave a hesped on the Malbim when he was nifter, suddenly in Kiev, on his way to accepting a rabbanus elsewhere. Rabbi Salanta got up and gave a hesped and said that the Eibishter kafir, the Eibishter was Masad, the Rebbeinu was Masad, he should be buried there, because that would have an effect on the people who lived in that town.